Okay, good morning everyone who's here, and if anyone's watching this later, I'm just going to run through the activities for today. So I hope you guys have all been looking at the Google Classroom. So here's our Google Classroom, and the stream is here with different things. There's the textbook link and the textbook answers, and then in the classwork, you can see all the lessons I've set you so far, and I've already put the things in that are coming for tomorrow and for Friday, but you can't see those yet. But they will be emailed out to you in the morning. So today is simplifying. So I have put a couple of YouTube's videos there for you to watch. I'm just going to jump straight to the task. So on this link, you'll get there and you'll have to fill in this. It's accidentally auto-filled it, but you guys will need to fill in your own username and passwords here so that it records your results. And it's these sorts of questions. So let's just have a little go. And if you want to put your microphones on, you guys can shout out what you think the answers are here. All right, so you haven't done stuff like this before, but you might be able to just give it a go. So we've got A plus A plus A. 3 terms there, and we're going to simplify it down. What do you think that could become? 3A, perfect. All right, that was an easy one. Now we've got different ones. So we've got B plus B plus B plus B, and then C plus C plus C. So these ones are like, and these ones are like, but we can't put them together. So we're going to end up with 2 terms in our answer. What do you think the first one is? 4B and plus 3C, good. Now, if it's very tempting to want to put those 2 together, but actually we can't add B's to C's, okay? So we just have to leave it like that. We just leave it as 4B plus 3C. If it said multiply in between, so if it said 4B times 3C, then it would become 12BC. But when we're adding like this, we can't add those 2 together. All right, let's take a look at the next one. So we've got a D term, and then we scan through, we can't add E, but we've got another D there, another D there, and another D there. So what does that become? A D, another D, another D, and another D. 4D, good. And then we'll look at the E's, E plus E plus E. 3E. And do you think we can add those together? I heard 1 yes and 1 no there, and one of you is right. The answer is no, we can't. Okay, so we can't add D's and E's. We just have to leave them separately as 4D and 3E. Oh, can you see what I'm showing you? Ah, okay, that doesn't make it easy. Let me try and show you guys. It's going to be a lot easier if I present my screen. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Okay, so now can you see that? Okay, so it's going to make it easier. Oh, you guys were doing a really good job before then if you couldn't see what I was showing you. All right, so can you see the next one? 7G minus G, and a G on its own means 1G. 6G, perfect. Let's jump down to one at these 2 at the bottom then. Let's have a look at these. So now we've got 20p plus 20q plus p, which is 1p, minus 7q minus 3p. So we've actually got, let me see if I can draw on this, 18p, yeah, because we've got a 20p there plus 1p minus 3p. Yeah, good, that's 18p. Perfect. Can I now click back in here? No, I don't think I can. All right. You are watching me trying to go back. Right. I can't click in there, but the answer would be 18p. You're right. And then let's have a look at the Q terms. So plus 14, Q. 13, yes. 13, sorry, I misheard you. So yeah, that would be 18p plus 13q. So do you guys get the idea on that? Excellent. Okay, now let's look at question 2. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can move. Cancel. What do you mean cancel? Oh, here we are. Oh, the pencil. Right. Can you guys see this screen now? Okay, I just pressed escape, so I'm not sure how I did that. All right, so now it says write down a simplified expression. So that's what we've just been doing, simplifying expressions for the perimeter of this triangle. So the perimeter, a reminder, means the distance all the way around the edge. Okay, so we're having to do this plus this plus this. And we've got all these different letters going on. So we've got 7x minus 4w, 2x plus 9y, and 4y plus 2w. And we're basically trying to add all of these together. So we need to pick out the letters which are the same, which we call like terms. So Marco, I'm going to start with you. Can you pick out the terms with which are the same letter, whichever letter that you want to start with? Excellent. All right, so we've got 4w here, but it's got something else with it that we can't forget. It's not just 4w, it's minus 4w, okay, and plus 2w. So if we've got minus 4 plus 2, what's our total? Have to remember your adding and subtracting positive and negative number skills here from earlier in the year. Anyone want to have a guess? It's negative 2w. Negative 2 because we had minus 4. All right, Ginny, can you now pick out some more terms which have got the same letter? X, okay, so what are our X terms? Good, and they're both positive, which makes it a bit easier. So what's 2x plus 7x? Good, so I'll write here plus 9x. And then, Marco, the last ones? Excellent, and what do we get if we add those together? Good, so plus 13y. And I could have done that in any order. So if I'd wanted to, if we'd started with the x and then said y, and then we put the w at the end, I would have put minus 2w at the end like that, and I wouldn't have needed that plus there. Okay, I might leave it like that just because it's quite nice to have a minus at the end rather than at the start. So what we've done there, we've got 6 terms and we've added them 2 by 2 by looking at the like terms. And this second part of the question here, it's not connected to the triangle, it's just asking you to do the same. So you'd go through these and you'd pick out the w's, add them, then you pick out the x's and you'd add them, then you pick out the y's, and you'd have to have a piece of paper and write these down somewhere. You do it for all 4, and when you've got your answer, you look over your answers and you see how many of them are equal. So if none of them are equal, you put 0. If 2 of them were equal, you'd put 2 in there, or if all of them were the same, you'd put 4 in there. Okay, so I'm just going to mark the one answer that we did. We got that one right, and obviously we didn't do the other one. Okay, guys. Yes. Oh, it shouldn't make a difference if the terms are in the wrong order. They can't be in the wrong order. So we often put terms in alphabetical order, but if I'd have written here minus 2w plus 9x plus 13y, it should have still been right. So if you've got it wrong, it might be that you've got one of your terms wrong or that you've put a plus instead of a minus somewhere. So maybe pop back in and have another go at that one. Okay, all right, guys. The other things on the Google Classroom, the first 2 videos are just kind of a bit of an introduction, but if you're feeling confident, you could just go straight in onto the task. And then further down, there's one question from the textbook that I'd wanted you to have a go at, okay? I thought I'd put the answers at the bottom. Oh no, I've just put the answers, not the textbook. Okay, I will add that link. I'll add the textbook link onto this Google Classroom so you can get to question 5. It's just one question to do. And then if you are really feeling like you're enjoying this, then you can just carry on through the textbook with questions 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to 12 if you really want to. Okay, that's just optional extension though, you don't have to do that. The only 2 things you need to do today are the My Maths task, which we've just had a look at, these 2 questions, and then the textbook exercise. I'll just see if I can find that textbook link for you now. Yeah, here we go. Here's the textbook. I'll just show you that, and I'll put this link onto. Okay. This might be an issue because Lionel doesn't seem to be working for me this morning. I'll just try one last time, but I think it's going to tell me it's invalid. Yeah. All right. So I'll put this link. I'll put that link for you, and you guys should be able to access the textbook even if I can't. And scroll down to question 5. Okay. Are there any questions from you guys before we stop? Oh, thanks, Ginny. That's really helpful. Ginny's just put the textbook link into the chat. Thanks so much for that. And good morning to everyone else. I didn't see that Atish and Akshat and Ethan, I didn't see that you guys had joined, so thank you very much. All right then, good luck with that. I will stay online so you can shout out and ask me any questions. I'll probably put my video just off and my microphone on, but I'll be here so you can shout out and you can share your screen with me and ask any questions if you need. All right then, guys, just type in the chat or just say, yep, that's all good. So I know that you're okay. Marco's okay, Atisha's okay. All good. Ethan, you're putting instructions on there for everyone else, so I'm assuming you're okay as well. All right then, guys, off you go. Enjoy that. Remember, if you're a perfectionist, you want to try and get 100% on the My Maths task. If you just want to get the minimum level, you're aiming for 70%. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will either hear from you on email or on here, or just speak to you next lesson. Okay, bye.